I'm back with another video. Today I think we're gonna talk about Sony Xperia 1.4, the new Sony's flagship. The new dedicated camera phone. So without further ado, let's go dive in. So Sony released their phone. I think it's gonna be reshaping now, but it's released, so go and watch it on Amazon, I think, something like that. But let's talk about why you come to the phone. So Sony Xperia 1.4, they released it as a flagship phone, their flagship phone. So they have multiple phones and they all flagship. You have to know that. And let's start from that, something that impressed me, the optical zoom. From 85 to 125mm, it's an optical zoom. That thing have 4K, that have all the specifications dedicated for the main camera, and I'm impressed by that. You're not gonna see a lot of phones that provide you this type of specifications that have an optical zoom and 4K 120 like that things. So that's nice to see. It's a nice addition, not addition, but it's a nice pick to see. I wish I see it on the Samsung's phone. So, but if they did that thing on their phone, other than the softwares, they're gonna crank up the price like $2,000 or something like that. That's have been badly hurt. They are not gonna make so many products like that, so that's why I still complaining about. Am I complaining or not? I don't even know myself. Yeah. So let's talk about some specs. Something that impressed me. The 4K 120 is like the screen one. 4K 120 Hz. OLED display 6.5. That's a beast, a screen beast. This thing is like for cinematographers, photographers, something like that, and it's nice. In the screen side, in the camera side, it's nice. It's not compared, but goodly. That provides some good specification. It's even better than Samsung and Apple's screen, and it's compatible with Apple and Samsung's in the camera side. Not the software, but the camera side. Camera UI is not good. I think this thing is dedicated for cinematographers, mainly photographers. So because of that, have the shutter. If you touch the shutter half, it's gonna look out of focus, and if you touch fully, it's gonna shut the shot. That's nice. And if you screen it off and if you tap it, it's gonna take you to the camera UI. So it's nice addition and something that's taken away from another flagship phones, but there still is providing. There are two things: the headphone jack and the SD card. The SIM injector, so the SIM tool is double as a SIM card. So no, cut it off. Cut it off. And the SIM tray is served as a SIM card slot, and it's having a headphone jack. They don't take that from us. So, and the headphone jack serves as a microphone, obviously, and 512 maximum storage and 12GB RAM. That's a best spot to have a specification like this. So Sony is doing a good job, but I'm regretting that the design have been continuously given us for like 3 generations. The Sony Xperia 1.2 is the same, Sony Xperia 1.3 is the same, Sony Xperia 1.4 is again the same design. why don't you change it? I mean, people like things and new things, new innovation. Don't make it on the software side or the camera side. We have to care about the design. People who need to own phone like this gonna enjoy the design side as an economic. Like, if you have a better clip camera, you are gonna sell it much rather than from because of its deep camera grip. It's just like that. Changing the design is something that's gonna crank up your price, or something that can crank up your consumers number. So I mean, if you change it, we're gonna be happily receive that design. Whatever things, I mean, people are starting, I mean, all people that have been user of Sony, you're gonna start regulating that type of phone, like 2-3 years continuous design. So he's saying that Sony, please don't do that again. We have to see change body design in Sony Xperia 1.5 if it doesn't discontinue it. One thing that's impressed me, this thing is a beast in the photo side. 20 frames per second without any blackout. I mean, you can get like in the shutter button, but the time you touch the shutter button, in 1 second you can get 20 photos without any blackout. How impressive that! I'm the only person impressed by this? I don't think so. So Sony, I know Sony is a camera, videography, cinematography brand, but they are bringing their phone now in their cinematographic and photographic business to their business, whatever, into their phone side. They are trying to make like this. I mean, someone that doesn't have to get their camera system or an ecosystem. If you want to build like an ecosystem of Sony, you get like easily. Let's start with a PC. When you get Sony 66,000, you're gonna spend like $142,167 $100. And when you only without limits, when you buy links in, when you need, by the time you need a decent, powerful camera ecosystem, you're gonna touch like $7,000 to $8,000 lens equipments, some gears in your ecosystem. So that's heavily hurts. So because of that, they are saying, why don't we give you a phone that is dedicated like a camera with all-in-one solution. So when you see it in this perspective, it's so cheap phone. But when you see it like a phone, you usually gonna scroll Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Sometimes you get snappy photos, so it's not gonna be cheap. You're gonna waste your money. But if you have a camera, it's gonna serve you as a monitor. That's nice. It's gonna feed to your screen, but it's gonna get a video from your camera to the phone straight out of it. So that's nice. If you are a pro, you're gonna get some improvements in your video qualities. So if you are normal user, don't waste your money. I think get Samsung's phone, Apple maybe, because they have nice electronically, technically good ecosystem. So I don't recommend for anyone this phone. It's like, I mean, this is a serious pro, not tagging a name for their phone like iPhone Pro, iPhone 6 Pro, like S22 Ultra, not like that. They are giving us like pro level phone. So this thing is not for truly for anyone, even though if you have the money. So I think you have to adapt. So that's all for today's video. I think we have 20 here. So sub to the channel. If you made it through this video, so subscribe would be nice, and give it a thumbs up, and comment down below anything you want to ask about. I'm happily